It's time for Evanston Sports Live on mylocalradio.com and on the radio at KNYN 99.1 FM. Red Devil Sports are brought to you by Rocky Mountain Power, Ready, Trona Valley Federal Credit Union, Uinta County School District Number 1, Bear River Dental,
Covolos Auto Farm Service,
Western Wyoming Community College Evanston Campus, and Uinta BOCES Number 1, Mountain West Business Solutions, Cache Valley Visitors Bureau, Dr. McKay Frankham, the Best Western Dunmar Inn and Legal Tender Restaurant, West Star Printing and Rocky Mountain Sign, Freeway Tire, Hoover Chiropractic, the Come On in Casper, and T7 Propane. Now let's head to the booth with the voice of the Evanston Red Devils, Elin Olive.
Well, it's not Elin Olive, but I'm Jace Andrews filling in for Elin today as it's some 4A West regional basketball action here in Rock Springs. Your Evanston Red Devils taking on the host team, the Rock Springs Tigers, in game number 2 of the boys' side of this 4A West regional. And Evanston had a couple of close games against this Rock Springs team, unable to pull out victorious in either one, but today could be a big one to get that first win against them this season. We've got so much coming for you as we welcome you in to the pregame show, brought to you by Cazin's Ace and Furniture. Remember, Ace is the place with the helpful hardware folks. We'll come back, we'll have our scene set, talk to you about the 2 games these 2 opponents have played against each other this season, and give you a preview into this game coming up. Appreciate you joining us on KNYN and mylocalradio.com as you're tuned into a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Evanston basketball.
Helpful, friendly, and knowledgeable, the staff at Cazin's Ace Hardware is ready to assist with any home improvement project. Cazin's Ace Hardware, the helpful place, has expanded their store and inventory to meet your every need. Next time you're updating, painting, or maintaining your home, or you're in need of small engine repair on your lawnmower, chainsaw, or snowblower, visit Cazin's Ace Hardware at 800 Front Street in Evanston.
The perfect mix of different ingredients can create the most delicious creation. Successful people have the ability to bring many different individuals together who work, collaborate, show kindness, use problem-solving skills, and include each individual's talents and gifts to create new inventions, compose beautiful music, and find ways to make the world a better place. At Uinta County School District Number 1, we work together every day to promote student success. Uinta County School District Number 1, Pathway to Excellence.
Ready is committed to providing superior services to our customers by requiring individual accountability for excellence in quality, safety, and dependability. We are a growing company that is currently hiring across Wyoming, Colorado, Texas, Nevada, Idaho, and elsewhere. Our valued team members receive competitive wages, full benefits, and weekly pay. Interested in joining our team? Visit ReadyUSA.com. We are ready.
Welcome back into the Cazin's Ace and Furniture pregame show. It's now time for our MJB Animal Clinic scene set. MJB Animal Clinic, caring for your pets like family since 1981. Appreciate all of you joining us. It's Evanston facing off against the host team today, the Rock Springs Tigers. These 2 teams have faced off twice this year, and it's been Rock Springs getting the better of this Evanston team one time, and then the other time it was Evanston getting the better of the Rock Springs Tigers. That was back on the first game in the conference season, January 16th. Evanston beat Rock Springs at home 61-59. Had to come here to Rock Springs back on February 15th, lost that game 67-54. Evanston didn't exactly finish the season how they would have liked to. However, they can put a lot of doubts and worries away with the win today. You're one more win closer to punching your ticket to Casper and the state tournament. So that's kind of how that looks now. Rock Springs, they're kind of on a different trajectory. They came in here on somewhat of a similar way to Evanston, but also they came with the win to Green River. They lost to Trona County and Kelly Walsh, but they beat Evanston. They beat Riverton. They beat Jackson Hole in some of their last games. So at home, hosting the tournament, they got to feel good in a lot of ways, and knowing that they beat Evanston in this gym just not even a month ago, looking like they're going to come out and put their best foot forward. But can Evanston pull off what would be a very big win? We'll find out. Take a break, come back. This is the MJB Animal Clinic Scene Set. Come back. It'll be our Ellingford Brothers pregame show, pregame coaches show.
MJB Animal Clinic has proudly been privately owned since 1981, serving both small and large animals with care and expertise. From examinations and vaccinations to surgery and boarding, they offer everything your animal needs to stay healthy and happy. MJB Animal Clinic, accepting new patients. Join the MJB family to get the knowledge only experience can bring. Call 307-789-4289 today. Set up an appointment. MJB Animal Clinic in Evanston, caring for your pets like family since 1981.
Great signage is an important component to any successful business. It lets your customers know they have arrived at your doors, and it's a constant advertisement of who you are. When you install LED signage, you're taking it one step further. The ability to create color messages that move is an attention grabber. Plus, you can change the message whenever you would like. Make your business stand out with an LED sign from Rocky Mountain Sign, providing service, installation, and maintenance on all signage. Rocky Mountain Sign, licensed in Wyoming and Utah. Call today for a quote, 307-789-5202.
Whether it's an enclosed cab tractor for those freezing winter days or a smaller hobby tractor for backyard projects, Covelo Auto Farm has you covered. From haying to snow removal, we offer the equipment you need year-round, featuring trusted brands like Massey Ferguson and Vermeer. Stop by and see us at 80 Reese Road in Mountain View today. Covelo Auto Farm, your one-stop farm and auto shop.
Welcome to another edition of the Ellingford Brothers pregame coach show here with Evanston wrestling coach Garth Wagstaff. Coach Wagstaff, you guys just got back from state. How'd things go for you guys in Casper?
Well, we kind of had a rough weekend as far as where our kids ended up. We had some great performances, and then we had some that I thought kind of underperformed, and I don't know if it's just kind of the big stage got to them, but we've definitely wrestled better, and that's something we've got to work on and get better this off season. So,
when does the off season start for you guys? I know a lot of sports they'll get going as soon as they can. Some of them there's kind of a moratorium. When are you going to be opening that room up for the guys that want to and girls that want to come in and start working on next year?
In about 1 hour.
Okay, there we go.
So. No, we started our Little League program tonight, and so they come in and they help coach with that. And so we start with our Little League program, and then we have a few kids going to. There's a tournament down in Logan this weekend, so we have a handful of kids that have signed up for that. And so we kind of open up the room. It's kind of more laid back, but yeah, we got some kids going out to Virginia Beach this year, which is pretty interesting. So. I don't know if it ever really officially ends. I think it's just one continual circle for sure.
Well, that's the way you want to see it because momentum keeps going and you guys build that up for next high school season. What's the future of the Red Devils wrestling program look like? I know we lost some pretty impactful seniors over the last couple of years, but what's those younger kids kind of bringing to the table, you feel like?
Yeah, if you actually kind of look at our lineup, we're actually really, really young. We only have a couple of juniors that will be seniors next year, and the rest of them will be sophomores and freshmen that are going to be stepping up. So we're fairly young in that regards. But the good news is a lot of them got varsity experience this year, and I think it looks very solid in the future. Obviously, going up to the 4A makes a huge difference, and we know we're in the 4A, so we're not going to make that as an excuse, but we've got to do more if we want to be competitive in that 4A.
When you say you guys got to do more, I'm guessing as a coach, you know what you want to work on in this offseason. What are some of those things you guys want to tackle?
Probably the number one thing is just speed and some quickness stuff, and then just some strength. I think we were a little bit undersized, and sometimes the opponent was a little bit stronger than us, and that goes a long ways in our sport. So we have to get stronger there. As far as as far as technique, I thought we were fairly close, but there's always technique. We always want to get better, and with the new scoring, with how that's changed, you've just got to get good on your feet with how they score that anymore. And I think we're making great strides there, but that's always something that's going to be a point of emphasis, is being able to score on our feet. And then the other thing is we got to be able to get away and be able to feel confident going down and build that confidence underneath and being able to get those free points from underneath there.
What can you say about the support that you've received from the community this season and as this season comes to a close?
Yeah, we live in a great community, great support. We our parents travel well. You look at anytime we go to a duel or a tournament, we always have our group of parents that are there, and so we got those. And then even throughout the whole state tournament, we're getting text or we're getting notifications about different things. Just a lot of people are watching. They're watching it through track wrestling, following that, and it's just good to know that you have all that support back home, and that's who we need to go and represent. And so we talk to these kids. You go out and you step on the mat. It's just you and one other person, but in reality, when we tell them that, but then in the end, you're also putting on that singlet that has a Red Devils on it, and that means something too. And so when you go out there, you got to compete and fight for the Red Devils as well. So,
As this season comes to a close, what are you going to remember the most about this senior class?
I think this senior class is one that the thing that surprises me is they're pretty quiet, and you wouldn't know that if you hang out with them at all. They're not that type of kids, but it just seems like they're extremely quiet. And probably more important is when they came into the wrestling room, they came to work. I would say that our practices, just how we drilled, everything that we did, they came and went to work, and that's pretty impressive, and that's going to pay off in not only in the sport of wrestling, but that pays off in life. If you come and show up and go to work, that's a pretty big deal. And these seniors did a great job, and they set that way for the younger kids. So.
That is Coach Garth Wagstaff, head coach for Evanston Wrestling. Coach, thank you so much for the time. Congratulations on a great season. Anything else before we wrap this up?
No, just a lot of stuff going on this week with the basketball, and it seems like there's always something. So just want to wish them good luck and have them go get in the fight. That's for sure.
That is your Ellingford Brothers pregame show. For all your cement and gravel needs, contact Ellingford Brothers at 307-789-1515 in Evanston.
Quality is the one thing that you can always count on when you do business with Ellingford Brothers in Evanston. You always get high-quality products and friendly, knowledgeable service at Ellingford's. Stop in today, 199 County Road, Evanston.
Welcome back into the Cazin's Ace pregame show. It's time for our Keys to the Game, brought to you by Cowboy State Realty. First key is be ready for all 32. This is going to be a long game. It's going to be from minute 1 to minute 32. You got to be ready for all of them. And then our key number 2, play smart. We know that, mental is a big part of this team, and if they can go out there and do that, well, that should be a very big thing. Again, that's our Cowboy State Realty Keys to the Game.
Healthy teeth and gums affect your overall health, including the mental image you have of yourself. That's just one reason that good dental care and hygiene habits should begin at a young age. Healthy teeth mean fewer.
Sell or buy your home with a realtor you can trust. At Cowboy State Realty, we are dedicated to helping you with all your real estate needs. At Cowboy State Realty, we are working for you. Call us at 307-200-4332 to schedule an appointment today.
Hey, it's Hunter here with Les Schwab. Just want to let you know we have America's Best Tire Warranty. It's now available at all Les Schwab Tire Centers. It includes our no-hassle road hazard protection, free tire maintenance, and a 60-day ride satisfaction guarantee included for free. Come visit us at Les Schwab Tire Centers today at 157 Bear River Drive in Evanston.
Jordan Mendez, senior guard. Jay Hill, senior guard. Brooks Searle, senior guard. Riker Lind, senior forward. Riker Pace, senior forward. Ray Friedrich, junior guard. Brandon Blackwell, junior forward. Paul Baxter, senior forward. Clay Cook, senior center. Dominic Stewart, junior power forward. Brenner Lim, senior guard.
Just about ready to go here in Rock Springs. A big one for the Evanston Red Devils as they try and make their path to state in Casper. It starts right here against the host, Rock Springs Tigers. Starting today for your Evanston Red Devils, Jordan Mendez, the 5'11 senior. 6'4 senior, Riker Lind. Jay Hill, a senior. Clayton Cook, the 6'5 senior. And number 31, Riker Pace, the senior. For Rock Springs, their starters, Samuel Lionberger, Savon Thomas, Andrew Moneyhun, Sam Eddy. They're starting 5 for the Tigers. Evanston, the road white uniforms with Evanston across the chest in red. That Red Devil E on the side, and the red and blue numbers on the front and back. Black uniforms for the Rock Springs Tigers. White numbers with orange lining, and automatically a free throw here for Evanston due to a technical foul. So an early free throw, and it will be off the mark there, missed by Jordan Mendez. He does get 2, and it will be an automatic Evanston basketball. Believe they're getting a technical foul for arriving late, potentially, or a potential book infringement. Mendez doesn't take advantage of it. Misses both free throws. However, Evanston will immediately get the basketball to start off this game. So the Red Devils missing the free throws with Mendez, but they got a chance to take the lead on the offensive set. Jace Andrews filling in for Elon Olive today here in Rock Springs. It's the 4A West Tournament, and the first game for Evanston starts now. Inbound here to Hill. He'll call out the offensive set as he gets across midcourt on the right wing. Looking for a pass as he bounces it inside. Has it right there with Lind. On the post. Cross court over the left side. Mendez picks it up. He'll work to the right. He's double teamed as he passes it off. Hill swings to the corner. Pump fakes the 3. Lind drives inside. Off the glass. Doesn't go, and a charge called anyway. Taken down low by Antonio Cortez, and it will go back to the Tigers. So it was a technical foul that awarded 2 free throws and the ball to Evanston, and they come away with no points. Mendez jumping in front of that inbounder, Boston James, as he bats it out of bounds. James, the only other starter on this Rock Springs squad. Inbound to Cortez on the near sideline. Cortez will work up the court on Hill. Gets across the timeline, right wing, goes left. Picks up his dribble, hands it off. Lionberger, and a travel called. Back to Evanston. 7:29 to go, first quarter on the T7 Propane scoreboard as you're tuned into a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Evanston basketball. Up the court, Hill across the timeline, past the right side. Looking for a pass. Lind gets it inside. Has it with Cook on the block. Up with the shot, and it's good. Evanston takes the first lead of this one with a 2-point shot from Clayton Cook. Cortez will pass on to the right wing as in the front court here. Now Lindenberg on the right wing. Looking to hand it off. Now with the short corner. Still has it is Lionberger. To the right side. Moneyhun with a 3 that doesn't go. Mendez gets the rebound. He'll work it up. Across midcourt. Drives left side. Bounce pass in. Stolen away by the Tigers. Moneyhun has it in a kick ball. We'll stay with Rock Springs. They've got their student section here and their band. Let some kids out of class. Sure, they're not complaining about it at all. I wouldn't be. Inbound coming as it's Andrew Moneyhun. Pass over to Thomas. Savon Thomas working it across into the front court on the right wing. Moneyhun hands it off, top of the key. James on the post. Tile to the free throw line, trying to drive inside. Eddy misses the shot. Rebound grabbed by Lionberger for the Tigers. Back up with his putback, doesn't go. Rebound, Eddy, putback, that one will fall. We're tied at 2. Eddy with the putback there gets 2 points in the first for Rock Springs. Lynn trying to drive inside, blocking foul called on Eddy. It's his first foul and the Tigers' second team one. A nice job by Jay Hill to run through the contact there as saw the feet still moving. Looking for a pass, trying to get it inbounds. They get it to Riker Pace. Pass left side. Mendez on the wing. Now goes to the top of the key. Cook to the right side. Where's Mendez again on the wing? Top of the key. Hill just behind that three-point arch. Pass left side. Wanting a 3. Now driving inside. Lind. He gives the pass off and a nice layup to Riker Pace. Assist there. And it's going to be a nice assist for Lind, and Riker Pace with a 2. Tigers with it. Pass to the right wing, trying to drive inside. Losing the ball, Evanston steals it away. Hill, 2-on-1, bounce pass up, back to Hill. Now off the glass, and it's good once again. Evanston leads 6-2 on the T7 Propane scoreboard here against the Tigers of Rock Springs. Cortez, pass to the left side. James, pump fakes the 3, now drives. loses the ball. That's going to go out of bounds. It'll stay with the Tigers. 5-16, 6-2. James inbounds it to Eddie on the left corner. Hands off, Cortez spins around. On the wing now as he backs out. Far wing here, guarded by Hill. Tries to drive. Loses the ball momentarily. They're going to say it was a foul on Evanston on the court. He did put up a shot, but it doesn't matter. The foul committed by, he pointed out 1. I think he's going to say 11. I think it's going to be Rook Cyril. 11's not on the court. Who did he give it to? I think it was 10. Riker Lind is what we're going to say. No, they're going to give it to 13, Jay Hill. So that's the foul. Antonio Cortez, pass off to Thomas. Swing around, James on the left corner. Out of the wing again, Lionberger, should I say. Lionberger with 4:50 to play in the first quarter. Works right side, top of the key. Pass off to the right side. Trying to drive. Cortez, inside pass. James and a charge. Taken down low. Riker Pace puts the hands in front, takes the charge, and gives the ball back to Evanston. 6-2 on the T7 Propane scoreboard, and an inbound coming. Clayton Cook gets it inside to Hill, who will walk it up the court. Bounce over. Pace on the left wing. Out of the top of the key. It's Cook. Works to the right post. Euro step to the basket, but doesn't get the shot to fall. Boston James, the rebound for Rock Springs. Works around the defender, drives through it, off the glass, doesn't go. Rebound on the ground, grabbed by Evanston. Getting it up the court. Lind loses it. Pass back, Mendez on the wing. Near side, pass inside. Turnaround jumper for Cook. He gets fouled, but the shot will not fall, and 2 free throws coming for Clayton Cook, the 6'5 senior. 6-2, 4:12 to play in the first quarter. You're tuned into a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Evanston basketball here. Free throw is too strong there. If you missed it, the game started off with a technical foul. Evanston was unable to come up with anything from it, though. Missed the 2 technical foul free throws, and with the ball they got in the first possession, they did not get a point off it. Looking for the first free throw. Cook will hit it. So Cook will go 1 for 2 of the line. And makes it 7-2. Rock Springs in their home game here got to get their offense going if they want to compete. Halfway through the first, left side, newly checked in, and a 3-ball put up by Arrington. Purvis goes. Get the 3-ball right there, 7-5. Over the right side. Evanston with it, now just leading by 2. At the post, passed over to Pace, now to Cook, swing around left side. Hill tries to drive inside, back out. Cook drives in the lane, pass right side. Hill, open 3, he takes it and will not get it to go. Rebound by Pace, his layup, and the putback is good though. Pace with 4 points, and back now to a 4-point lead for Evanston, 9-5 on the T7 Propane scoreboard. Into the front court it goes. Savon Thomas walks it up. Thought about a 3, passes. Purvis, another 3, off the mark, gets his own rebound, on the ground, pass it, he traveled. He was on the ground with it and he traveled with it, so it will go back to Evanston. Mendez will check out as Brooks Cyril will check in. And we got a timeout taken by Rock Springs. 9-5, Evanston on top of Rock Springs. Take a break, come right back here on this First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Evanston basketball on the My Local Radio Sports Network and KNYN.
Life is better in the country. KNYN. Fort Bridger, Evanston, Woodruff. 99.1. The country you want to be in.
WattSmart is Rocky Mountain Power's energy efficiency program. WattSmart provides rebates to residential customers for energy efficiency upgrades made around the home. Devices and appliances that use electricity in your home can usually be made more efficient, and that can save you money and energy. When you decide to make upgrades, we have rebates available for you. Visit wattsmarthomes.com today.
After the timeout by Rock Springs, Evanston has it leading by 4. 3:13 to play in the first quarter. This is the first Bank of Wyoming presentation of Evanston basketball. It's on the left side here. Cyril, rather Lind, now top of the key with pace. Works to the right side, pass off Mendez on the wing. He's going to hand it off. Cyril, stuck, double teamed. A foul is called on Rock Springs, and right in front of that student section, I would not want to be that ref. Calls the foul, though. They're going to say a hold on Savon Thomas. His first, team's fourth, 2:56 in the first. Evanston with an inbound right in front of that Rock Springs student section is going to be Riker Lind. Lind looking for a pass. Goes up to the backcourt to Pace, and he falls down, stolen by Boston James. At the basket, his layup is good and counted a foul. Pace just fell down in the backcourt, lost the ball. James picked it up, went to the basket, and then got fouled by Pace as well. So a chance to cut the lead to just one for Evanston with a free throw for Boston James. 2:50 to play in the first, and the free throw from James is converted. It's 9-8. Checking in, Brenner Lim for Pace, as he'll check out. And tough there as he had the ball but just slipped him. Kind of a slippery spot there, I guess, in the backcourt. Lim will take it up the court. Brenner pass to the left side with Mendez. He's on the wing in the front court. Dribbles around the defender. Drives off the block. The layup will go. Mendez just says, I'm going to take this ball straight to the basket, and there's nothing you can do about it. Rock Springs back with it in the front court. Thomas hands it off to Cortez. Pass to the right side. Leyenberger. Now James in the right corner. Near side, looking for something. Drives in. Pull up. Mid-range shot. Too strong. Rebound by Cortez. He's double teamed. Spins around the baseline. Back to James. Right wing. Heaves a two. That one's off the mark. Rebounded by Lind. Lind up the court. All the way to the short corner. Pass back. Cook on the right wing. Works in the lane. Has an open area with the layup. It's off the right. Handed in. 13-8. Nice layup there as driving inside was Cook. On the right side, Thomas hands it off to James. Now left side, Cortez to the corner. Looking for a pass inside. Goes over to Purvis. Leyenberger on the left wing. 1:42 to play. Evanston 13-8 with the lead on the T7 Propane scoreboard. James in the corner on the far side. Back to Leyenberger. Pump fakes, drives in the lane. Step back on the pass. Goes over. Thomas over and out of James. Top of the key. Works in. Triple teamed. Pass out. Leyenberger. Three ball. That one's too strong. Rebound grab by Cook. Evanston has it with a pass up to Lind. Into the front court on the left wing. Guarded by Leyenberger. Pass over to Lim, who will now take this. Brenner passes over to Cyril. Cyril back to Lind. Lind in the corner. On the near side. Works to the lane. We got a foul called. That's the fifth foul. With free throws for Riker Lind. The 6'4 senior will head to the charity stripe. I'm going to say the foul was committed by Samuel Leyenberger. It's his first, team's fifth. 2 free throws to come for Evanston, 13-8. Free throw is good. 14-8. And checking off now is Boston James for Rock Springs. Good start here for Evanston. And another free throw converted to push that lead on the T7 Propane scoreboard to 7 now. Thomas will be the point guard as he gets it up the court and passes it to Leyenberger into the front court on the right wing. Now right side with Moneyhan. Moneyhan back to Leyenberger on the right wing. Works it inside. Little mid-range pull-up jumper is blocked. Fight for the ball. Grabbed by Evanston's Jay Hill. Now Clayton Cook with the pass. Inside. Layup. Too strong. Grabbing the ball. Poked up in the air. Still loose. Lynn gets it back and flies it out to Lim. Lim to the pass side. Cyril now on the wing. Far side. Pass to Hill. Still on that far right wing. Into the corner, Cook. 29 seconds left in the first. Evanston a chance to put the lead to 10 if they hit a three here. Lim at the top of the key, kind of on that midcourt logo. Angle to the left side, but he'll work to the right. Guarding him is Thomas. Ball on the ground. Lim gets it back. 14 seconds. Pass. Now Cook has it. And we got a timeout called by Evanston. 11.5 seconds. Take a break when we come back. Mendez will check in. It's winding down here in the first. Evanston 15. Rock Springs 8. You're tuned into a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Evanston basketball.
Life is better in the country. KNYN. Fort Bridger, Evanston, Woodruff. 99.1. The country you want to be in.
At Bear River Dental, we love saying the word yes. Yes to same-day crown appointments with our ability to make and install them the same day. Yes to regular cleanings and checkups to help prevent cavities and gum disease. We love saying no to making impressions using that gross, goopy stuff. We say yes to high-tech scanners giving us the perfect map to straighten your teeth with Invisalign. Call or visit Bear River Dental in Evanston today and let us say yes to helping you and your family have a healthy and beautiful smile.
15-8 on the T7 Propane scoreboard. 11.5 seconds left to go in the first. Bounces in. Hill back to Lind. To the corner. Cyril with a 3-ball. It's good. Evanston takes a 10-point lead. 18-8. Driving. Last second floater by Rock Springs won't go. And Evanston with a great first quarter. They lead 18-8 at the end of one. Take a break. Come back. You're watching a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Evanston basketball on KNYN and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
When you're thinking about buying or selling a home, commercial building, or property, one of the most important things to put on your list is a thorough property inspection by a certified master inspector. The same inspector that real estate professionals and lending institutions rely on. Enter Highline Property Inspections. Highline Property Inspections backs up their inspections with photo documentation showing you those hard-to-get-to locations above, in, and under your property. Begin your real estate transaction with a peace of mind provided by HighlinePropertyInspections.com. HighlinePropertyInspections.com.
Established in 1984, T7 Propane provides you with quick and affordable service. Rely on T7 services to bring warmth and comfort to your home or business. T7 Propane delivers everywhere from the Fort Bridger area throughout Bear Lake Valley. Schedule your delivery today at T7Propane.com. T7 Propane for all your propane needs.
18-8 as we enter quarter number 2. Evanston with a very good first quarter to put them in a positive way here heading into the second quarter against the Rock Springs Tigers, a team they beat once by 2 at home and lost by nearly double digits the last time they saw them, but here they're up by double digits on Rock Springs. See what the Tigers have for them in the second quarter. Purvis in the left wing. With it for the Tigers on the right basket. Over to Cortez on the right wing. Now works in the lane at the free throw line. Pass to James on the left corner. James works around his defender, gets in the lane, bodies up, pass inside, layup is good. Savon Thomas not really looking for it, but does ultimately get the basket with it. Or actually, that was Andrew Moneyhunt, excuse me. Pass to the right side, it's Clayton Cook on the wing. Dribbles to his right, goes into the basket. We got a foul on the floor before the pass off from Cook. I believe it's going to be on Purvis there. His first, team's first in the second, 7:25, 18-10. Evanston inbound. Cyril goes over to Hill. We got a Tiger on the ground. Cyril heads up with the 3-ball, ready to go with the alley-oop. Was Riker Lynn. Either way, it's missed on both ends, and now the Tigers with it. Back out. Moneyhunt, free throw line, mid-range, pull-up. That one rattles home. Bounced on the rim for a while, and cutting now the lead to 6. Evanston back with it on their side of the court. Bounce to the right post. It's Cook at the free throw line now. Mendez gets the pass, drives inside. Euro step with the layup. It's short and rebounded by the Tigers. Rock Springs bounce up to James in the front court. Works in the lane to the corner. Lionberger in the right corner, bounces to James, back to Lionberger. He's in the lane, double teams, goes up with the shot and hits it. Little 6-point run for the Tigers, cuts the lead to 4. Evanston need to get the offense going once again. Jay Hill on the right wing, far side. Right in front of that Rock Springs student section. He'll back it out. Pass is stolen away. Nobody in front of Antonio Cortez. He hits the layup, and it's a 2-point game. 8-0 run to start off the second quarter for Rock Springs. Mendez into the front court. Evanston's offense got to get going here. Poked out by Cortez. Will stay with the Red Devils. Hill checks out, coming back in, Riker Pace. 18-16, 6-14. It took them not even 2 minutes to go on an 8-point run And that's the offense of Rock Springs. They can get hot quick. Bounce pass, almost thrown away, but kept in by Evanston. Cyril, pass inside. We got a push on Purvis. Purvis down low. Rock Springs does not like the call. It's the second foul in the last minute and a half on Purvis, and it will be the second team foul as well. Thought it would have been another steal, but instead it'll be Evanston's basketball. On the baseline, far side, Mendez looking for a pass. He'll go to Pace, now to Cook on the right wing. Far side, now cross-court pass to the near side, and Mendez picks it up on the left wing. Back out to the midcourt logo, points out the offensive set as he angles to his right. Goes that way, throws it over. In the corner, Lind picks up his dribble, trying to find a pass. Throws it now, stolen away once again, Cortez. Loses it, up the court, trying to drive, Moneyhun. We got a charge down low. Mendez smartly below the basket, posts up, takes the charge, the third team foul, and gives it back to the Red Devils. Purvis checks out. Andre Hilton will check in for him. And Evanston with a lucky break there. Would have been a tie basketball game, but a nice charge taken by Mendez. He'll have it, walking it up the court for Evanston on the left basket into the front court. Cyril on the far right wing. Dribbles one, now has to pick up his dribble right up on him. Passes it off to Pace. He'll pass over to Mendez on the near side wing. Inside pass, Cook. Posted up with Leyenberger. Goes into the basket with the reverse that will go. Big basket there from Clayton Cook on the reverse layup. 4-point lead once again for Evanston. On the left side, Cortez. Dribbles right. Top of the key. Moneyhun, 1-3, now drives inside the lane. Passes left, goes back out. Cortez back on the left short corner. Inside pass, it's low, but Leyenberger trying to keep it in bounds. He will not. Errant pass there from Andre Hilton as he tried to get it out to Leyenberger, and it goes out of bounds and back to the Red Devils. Jace Andrews filling in here for Elon Olive on this 4A West regional tournament in Rock Springs. Evanston's up by 4. Mendez on the midcourt logo, passes left into the front court. On the ground, Cook loses the ball, still loose. Leyenberger gets it, timeout called. Quickly, Rock Springs noticed they had the possession, called the timeout. They'll have the ball with 4:43 to play when we come back. Close one here in Rock Springs early. Take a break on this presentation of Evanston basketball, brought to you by the First Bank of Wyoming.
Life is better in the country. KNYN. Fort Bridger, Evanston, Woodruff. 99.1. The country you want to be in.
At the Evanston Walmart, you'll find all the tools students need to succeed. Our team is committed to providing quality products and an excellent shopping experience. Stop in today. 125 North 2nd Street, Evanston. Walmart. Save money, live better.
Get a degree or certification, earn your high school GED, get job skills, become CPR certified, or use our free 3D printers and tools. These are just a few of the opportunities available at Uinta BOCES number 1. Call 307-789-5742 to learn more.
It's for sure a home game here in Rock Springs. The band going off, the student section, and the crowd wild in game number 2 of this 4A West Regional Tournament. Game number 1 for the Tigers and the Red Devils. They face off here looking to go with a win into round number 2 and become 1 win away from punching their ticket to Casper and heading into the state tournament. It's the Tigers with the ball as walking it up the court. Cortez, pass to the right side, Leyenberger. Goes to Thomas on the left wing. Pulls up. No good. Rebound grabbed by Evanston. It was a far 2, maybe even a 3 at that point. Couldn't see where his feet were. On the right side with it in the front court. Evanston. Hill backs up to the midcourt logo. Angles his pass to the right side as Cook has it. Just inside the perimeter. Working on Leyenberger. Now picks up his dribble. Leyenberger steps up on him. Has it and blocks the pass away. It's loose. Kept in bounds. Cook has it. Nobody ahead of him. Layup is good. Trying to keep it in bounds, worked for a moment for Rock Springs, but it ultimately paid off in Evanston's favor. Now back with Rock Springs on their side of the court. Evanston, after that 8-0 run for Rock Springs, has put together a little 4-point run of themselves. Top of the key. Now free throw line jumper is banked in by Andrew Moneyhun. Cut down that 4-point run for Evanston. 22-18. Jay Hill walks it up into the front court. Passes right side. Cook inside. Mendez, nobody there, and the layup is easily put in. Miscommunication, maybe a little bit of a screen work, and it goes well for Evanston. Cortez in the lane, pass out left wing, 3-ball. The line drive doesn't go. Boston James gets the rebound, the putback, and the layup to fall with a foul. Free throw coming for Boston James, as we'll see who the foul is called on. Believe it's going to be on Riker Pace. It's going to be on Riker Pace, his second. And another free throw for James to cut this into potentially a 3-point game. Lim will check in for Cook. So it's going to be Pace, Lim, Lind, Mendez, and Cook. Or rather, Hill out there for Evanston. He hits the conversion on the and one opportunity. 24-21. One possession game. Evanston with it. Jay Hill on the right side. Works inside. Euro step with the layup high off the glass, but it comes down and hits the nylon. 26-21. Good points there for Hill. Coming up the court on the right side, Thomas. Now to the left. Moneyhun hands it off. Cortez top of the key. Dribbles behind his back. To the right side, Thomas on the wing. Wants to work it inside. Dribbles left. In the lane. Picks up the dribble. Passes out. Now to the corner. Trying to drive. Rock Springs under the basket. Turnaround. Moneyhun with the jumper. Doesn't go. Rebound. Poked momentarily. Evanston will ultimately end up with it. Lim on the right side. Now passing it off. Bounced inside. Going up with the shot. Pace is blocked. Moneyhun keeps it in bounds and gets it to one of the Rock Springs players. Cortez back to Moneyhun. Stolen away. Mendez gets it. 1-on-1. All the way to the basket. He's blocked, but a foul called. 2 free throws for Mendez. And the Rock Springs student section not happy with the call, but a free throw for Evanston. Or 2 rather. 2:15 to play. Second quarter. And it's the second foul there on Samuel Leyenberger. Sam Eddy to check back in here in a moment. Leyenberger, the Rock Springs student section, and everybody in the crowd thought it was a clean block, but refs say no. Mendez will hit the first free throw. He had missed the first 2 free throws of the game when it was a technical foul. He'll hit that one, though. Makes it 27-21, a 6-point advantage for Evanston. They had the lead up to 10 at one point as they started off the second quarter. 2:15 now in the second left on the T7 Propane scoreboard. The free throw, Mendez will rim the second one in as well. Make it 28-21, 7-point advantage for the Red Devils. Coming up the court. Into the front court, the Tigers have it. It's Thomas on the right wing. Dribbles between his legs as he angles left and passes that way. Cortez working inside, short corner. Now pass, top of the key. Looking to drive. Goes with a right side pass. Wanting to get it, and it's going to be a step on the sideline. No, and away from the ball, foul. Taking a charge down low off the pass. And it's going to be committed by Andrew Moneyhun. Taken low there, Riker Pace takes the charge. It'll be a foul, and the second on Moneyhun, the 5th team foul. And it will be the ball for Evanston, and the rest of the way, if they have the ball, free throws with 1:58 to play in the half. Lynn gets the inbound, gives it right back to Lim. Or rather, Hill. Hill now with it. To the right side, Mendez on the wing. Into the front court. Swinging around left side. Lind. Cross-court pass to the right wing. Mendez. Jump stab. Now pass. Stolen away. Rock Springs with it as it's grabbed by Hilton. Up into the front court. Boston James on the left wing, far side. Drives in. A little pull-up. Mid-range shot. Bounces in. Hit the iron about 6 times, but it does fall in favor of Rock Springs. Jay Hill with it on the midcourt logo. Hill angles left, passes to Lind. On the near side wing in front of that Rock Springs bench area. Lind cross court to Mendez. On the right wing in front of the Rock Springs student section. Now under the basket. Trying to get it as Riker Pace. His shot deflected and grabbed by Rock Springs. 28-23. Minute left to play in the half. On the right side, Cortez back to Thomas on the left wing. 5-point game here. Under a minute to go. 54 seconds. Gets a screen. Pass over to James on the left wing. Tries to drive inside. Loses the ball. He's going to be a foul called. I say a foul called down low. Be the second team foul for Evanston. Say a foul on Riker Pace. I believe that's his second. It's actually his third. So third foul on Pace there. He'll check out. That's coming back in as Brooks Cyril, the 5'10 senior. Pace with already 3 fouls. Not even halfway through. You got to take him out the rest of the way here in this half. Rock Springs with 49 seconds the inbound on the baseline. Got to get something here. High up to Eddie. At the top of the key, hands it off to Thomas. Rock Springs will back up into the midcourt logo. Dribbles around Hill. Spins into the lane. Jump stops. Now it's to pass back out to James. James tries to his luck. He'll pick up his dribble once again. Pass to the right side. Hilton works inside as he passes off to Eddie. Works left in the lane. Hook shot off the glass. Too strong. Rebound. Cook up the court. Nobody in front now. Pass to Mendez. Layup is good for Evanston. 30-23, 19 seconds. Rock Springs with it. Up the court. Dribble behind the back. Cortez at the top of the key. 14 seconds. Works to the right side. Picks up the dribble. Looking for a pass. Top of the key. James. 6 seconds. Little short corner. Mid-range. In and out. Fight for the ball. 2 seconds. Half-court heave off the top of the scoreboard, or the backboard, I should say, by Clayton Cook. But Evanston goes into half with a 7-point advantage. 30-23, the Red Devils cooking here in Rock Springs. Take a break, come back on this presentation of Evanston basketball, brought to you by the First Bank of Wyoming.
Life is better in the country. KNYN. Fort Bridger, Evanston, Woodruff. 99.1. The country you want to be in.
We know you're on the go, and that's why having the right financial partner is so important. At Trona Valley, we're here to make banking easy for you. Whether you prefer banking online or in person, we've got you covered. Manage your money anytime, anywhere with our digital banking services. Check balances, transfer funds, or pay bills. We also offer youth loans, scholarships, and so much more. Whatever your financial needs, our knowledgeable staff is ready to assist you. Visit us online at tronavalley.com or stop by to see us. Trona Valley, member NCUA.
When you want all the amenities, a wonderful restaurant, and clean, comfortable rooms in Evanston, stay at the Best Western Dunmar Inn. Whether you're in town for high school sports, on a business trip, or traveling with the whole family, book your stay at the Best Western Dunmar Inn. It's a 5-star experience from the time you check in until you say goodbye till next time. The Best Western Dunmar Inn, supporting students and families in all their activities. Make your reservations today.
There are 3 things you can always be sure of when you get your tires from Freeway Tire in Evanston. First, they offer a price match guarantee on any published price. Second, whether you're driving across the state for a sporting event or you're just driving around town, you can feel confident knowing that you have top quality tires that have been installed by tire experts. And third, you're always appreciated by the owners and staff at Freeway Tire. It's reflected in the friendly service you receive every time you visit. Freeway Tire, quality tires and great service. Stop in today, 217 Bear River Drive, Evanston.
From jerky to fresh cuts, Wyoming Wild Meats in Lyman is your trusted source for high-quality meats. Locally processed and packed with care, we're proud to serve our community. Stop by today and taste the difference. Wyoming Wild Meats, located behind the Maverick in Lyman.
(30-23), Evanston leads against Rock Springs as it's time for our You Into Iron Vision halftime show, where our vision is to improve yours. Well, this is an interesting one. Evanston facing off against Rock Springs the 3rd time this season, beaten them once, lost once, and one time they lost was in this gym, but looking pretty confident right now as they lead by 7 going into half. They led by 10 at the end of the first quarter, so ended up a little bit less than they would like, but however, still a solid performance. And time to look here at our Wyoming Wild Meats first half stats, where you can afford to feed your family and fill your freezer. Looking at the Evanston team totals, the top leaders here, Clayton Cook, he's your leader with 7 points. Jay Hill's got 4, Mendez got 4, Riker Lynn's got 2, Brooks Cyril's got a 3, Riker Pace has 4. Those are your leaders for the Evanston Red Devils. And hopefully this second half can be just as good as the first half for Evanston. They can advance into tomorrow's, I guess, game to go to state in a lot of aspects. At 6:45, I believe, is that game. Quickly check on that real quick. It would be, 6:45 tomorrow against Natrona County if they can win this game. So that would be a big thing for Evanston, but we'll see what they can do in the second half. Still a lot of basketball left to play. Take a break here on the UNT Iron Vision halftime show. We'll come back with our Red Devil Spotlight brought to you by Aspen Cinemas.
Established in 1984, T7 Propane provides you with quick and affordable service. Rely on T7's services to bring warmth and comfort to your home or business. T7 Propane delivers everywhere from the Fort Bridger area throughout Bear Lake Valley. Schedule your delivery today at T7propane.com. T7 Propane for all your propane needs.
We know you can accomplish your goals. That's why we specialize in the tools you need to be successful. When it comes to safety, parts, accessories, and tools, you've got a professional on your team at Callus Automotive. Reach your goals with the right parts the first time with Callus Automotive, your local Napa dealer.
Enjoy the thrills of the silver screen right here in Evanston with the Aspen Cinemas Real Rewards program. With 3 different tiers to match your budget, the Real Rewards program is a great and affordable way to enable you to spend quality time with the whole family. With great perks up to free movies and 20% off on concessions, you won't find a better deal. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the peace of mind knowing you are getting the best value for your dollar with the Aspen Cinemas Real Rewards program. Only at Aspen Cinemas, 45 Aspen Grove Drive, Evanston.
Here with Evanston girls wrestler Marty Dick. Marty, thank you so much for joining us. First question, you just got back from state, placed 4th in your division. Talk to me about how exciting that was to go so deep in the tournament.
It was really well. I was really happy with the way I wrestled, not really the outcome, but because of like 3 months of hard work, 3 months of training. It's just whether it was high or not, I was so glad that I placed as high as I did, or even placed at all. So yeah.
You're only a junior, so you've got another year. Does this kind of add some fuel to the fire to kind of get back out there and get to training and see if you can improve that for your senior year?
Yes, I am planning on doing as much camps as I can and outside season training as well. I'm really happy to have almost come to an end with my journey of wrestling. Yeah.
What made you want to join wrestling? It's a fairly new sport, not just fair. It's a new sport in Evanston High School girls wrestling. What made you want to do it?
I actually didn't want to do it, but it was like math class. My friend was like, "Hey, there's a meeting for wrestling, and since you're not doing any sports, do you want to join?" I was like, "Sure, let's just go there." And then all of a sudden, it's my sport. It's like, wow.
You enjoy it though, I'm guessing, right?
Yes.
What do you enjoy about it?
I enjoy being able to take out all the frustration that I have out on the mat in a clean, fair fight. And I enjoy the bond that we make with the team because everyone's just learning the same way I am, and we're all on the same page.
What are some of your goals for your senior year?
I'd like to attend all of the practices because I was really busy this season. I had other activities, extracurriculars. I'd like to just like focus on wrestling my senior year.
That's awesome. That is Marty Dick. She just placed 4th at state. She's one of the top Evanston girls wrestlers that we have here. Thank you so much for joining us on Red Devil Spotlight. Of course, this is brought to you by our friends at Aspen Cinemas. So final question for you. What's been your favorite movie you've seen at Aspen Cinemas lately? Or since wrestling season over, is there a film you want to catch now that you might have a little bit of extra time at Aspen Cinemas?
I just recently watched Unbreakable Boy.
Okay.
And it's really good. It's about this autistic kid that's just trying to challenge his way through life. And like it was a good message for me too. Like there are struggles, but some are struggling more than you. It's really good.
That's awesome. Well, that is Marty Dick again, our guest on Red Devil Spotlight. Thank you so much, Marty. Congratulations on a great finish at state. Anything else to wrap this up?
No, thank you so much for having me.
Red Devil Spotlight brought to you by Aspen Cinemas, inviting you to get your tickets to Mickey 17, a disposable employee sent on a human expedition to colonize the ice world. After one iteration dies, a new body is regenerated with most of his memories intact. That is Mickey 17, opening March 7th, but you can get tickets right now at aspencinemas.com or scan the QR code on the graphic. Also, check out their brand new Real Rewards program with options for every budget and great benefits and perks included up to 20% off concessions and free movies. Get all the info at aspencinemas.com.
Texting and driving. Texting and driving? Everyone knows there really is no and. You're either texting or you're driving. In other words, if you're typing or reading anything while you're behind the wheel, you're not paying attention and you're not in control of your vehicle. That's why law enforcement around the state is cracking down on distracted driving. Hey, Wyoming, let's put an end to texting and driving because we all know better. There is no and. This message was paid for by WYDOT.
Explore Logan, Utah. We've got so much awesomeness, I don't know where to begin. Your hotel is only 10 minutes from the gorgeous national forest for hiking and biking, birdwatching, and wildflower spying. Logan is Utah's heart of the arts with more than 253 live professional performances this summer and free concerts every weekday. Catch the Garters Market and tons of festivals and fun. Head to Logan. You won't break the bank on less than a tank. ExploreLogan.com.
Just like our Red Devils athletes need breaks to come back and perform at their highest level, our eyes also need breaks. Everyone knows that 20/20 is perfect vision. The 20/20 rule is a great way to help our eyes come back to perform at their highest level. Every 20 minutes, take a 20-second break from your book, phone, or computer. In addition, it helps to look at something 20 feet away and blink 20 times to help relax your focus and refresh the surface of your eyes. Keep your eyes performing well so you can continue to enjoy watching the Red Devils compete.
When you need your eyes examined, call 307-789-3937.
Now blink!
30-23, Evanston leads. That was our Uinta Eye and Vision halftime show, where our vision is to improve yours. Evanston will start off the basketball here in the third quarter as Red Devils lead by 7, trying to get one more win closer to the state tournament in Casper. Jay Hill has it on the right basket this time. Far wing on the left side. Works inside of the short corner. Passes back out. Lynn swings it around Mendez on the right wing. Near side, right in front of his benches, looking for a pass. Goes inside. Lynn bodying down James. Spins around. He has to pass it off, though, and nobody there. Cook wasn't ready for it. It's stolen away. Rock Springs up the court. James into the front court to Lionberger. Now at the free throw line. Spins around. Finds Moneyhun. Goes back out to Eddie. And then back now to Thomas to reset the offense at the midcourt logo. 30-23 on the T7 Propane scoreboard. Lionberger. Pass to Thomas on the left post. Backs out. Beyond the perimeter. Now Money Hunt. Inside pass. Eddie down low with the layup. It's too strong, though. Goes off the glass and missed. Rebounded by Evanston. They'll come up into the front court on the right side. Mendez just in front of that half-court line. Drives now. Gets inside the perimeter and backs out. Gets a screen. Pass to Hill left wing. Swinging around to Lynn now. In the left corner, far side. Works in. Pass back to Hill. Top of the key. Trying to increase this 7-point lead with 6:48 to play in the third. Trying to look here as pace now. Top of the key. It's Cook over to Hill. Inside the lane. Back to Pace. Thomas on him. And back out. Evanston content with kind of letting some clock run off right now as Cook goes inside to Lind. Almost thrown away. He's got nobody ahead of him. And the layup is blocked by James. Out of bounds. Off of Lind. It goes back to Rock Springs. He had a layup, but Boston James puts the hand right up on him. Blocks it into the rim. And that bounces off the knee of Lind and goes out of bounds. Tigers have it back. Third quarter, 30-23. Rock Springs, the host of this tournament, trying to avoid being upset here in game number 1. Bounces it over to the right side. Lionberger on the wing, works in the lane. Pass back out. James in the lane. Little Euro step, fade away, rims out. Bounced off the back end. Now it's Evanston and a foul called. Savon Thomas bodied up Hill. First team foul for Rock Springs this quarter. Second foul rather for Thomas. It'll be Evanston basketball. Far baseline inbound here for Lynn. Goes cross-court pass. Finds Mendez. Now to Pace. Back to Mendez on the right wing. Near side in front of his benches. Angles to the left. Goes that way. Under the basket. Scoop with the layup. And it rolls in off the iron. 9-point advantage for Evanston. Coming up the court. Dribbles behind the back to the right side. Working with it. Money Hunt. He'll heave up a three. It's too strong. And the rebound grabbed by Cook. He's double teamed. The ball is loose on the ground. James finds Eddie and he's fouled by Hill. Cook just got double teamed and lost the ball. Got a foul on Hill. Evanston's first team foul here in the third quarter. And I believe the second foul there on Hill it is. Cortez checking in for Money Hunt. And Cortez the inbound on the baseline. Finds Thomas. Jump stop. Layup. Will go. Immediately breaks the lead. Right back down. 7 points for Evanston. Trying to increase it here with 5:30 to play in the third quarter. 32-25 on the T7 Propane scoreboard. Mendez gets a screen as he works left. Into the lane. Pull up with the mid-range shot. Too high off the glass. Rebound by Pace. That shot rims out. Fighting for the rebound and getting it was the Tigers. Finds Thomas, the point guard, into the front corner on the right side. Little mid-range pull-up rather. Rebound. Lionberger with the putback will go. 37-27, or rather 32-27. Mendez quickly up into the right corner. Pass back out to Hill. On the wing, Hill going to call out the offensive set. Hill angles to the left side now. Passes that way with Lynn. Bounce pass inside Cook. Short corner. Over on the far side. Loses the ball momentarily. He's poked around. Finds Pace. Cross court in the corner. Lynn drives it inside. Double teamed. Looking for a pass. Ball is loose. Stolen away by the Tigers. Near side. Coming up Cortez. He loses it. Stolen back by Evanston. To Cook. 2-on-1 here. Goes to the right side. And it's a foul on Rock Springs. The shot won't go for Lind though. It was Eddie trying to get up there in time. He seems to be maybe injured his hand on the play. And 2 free throws for Riker Lind. 32-27. And the free throw is good. Jace Andrews filling in here for Elon Olive as the free throw connects. 33-27. 4:31 to play in the third quarter. Lynn trying to make this a bigger lead, and he does with the free throw. 34-27 at 7 points once again. Coming up the court. It's Rock Springs on the left side. Cortez, Pulvis inside. James on the block. Gets in the lane, goes through a double team, but it's poked and stolen by Cook. Up the court, Hill. He'll bounce it over. Pace under the basket. His layup rolls in. Hung on the rim for a while, but will prosper down in the net. Makes it a 9-point lead. Lionberger with a immediate coast-to-coast and pull-up jumper to get a point right back for Rock Springs. 36-29 on the T7 Propane scoreboard. Hill on the left wing. He wants a screen and bounces over to Cook actually on the top of the key. Now goes right side to Mendez on the wing on the near side. Top of the key, Lind almost has it stolen away by Lionberger. He'll bounce pass inside, Pace off the right side and gets it to go. Riker Pace making him 6 points tonight. Thomas on the right wing, 38-29. Pass over into the corner. Drives, has it a foul called. So a foul there on Jay Hill. 38-29, 3:25 to play in the third quarter. That's the fourth foul. Or no, they're going to give it to Riker Pace. That's his fourth. .25 with the inbound. On the right side, Cortez down to the wing. Right wing, driving inside. Looking for something. Lionberger's fouled on the shot. He'll go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. It's a 9-point game if he can hit both and make it 7 points. The second foul there for Riker Lind. The free throw is in. 38-30. Evanston doing a good job of playing their basketball game thus far. And have consistently been up about 5 points. Pace with 4 fouls as he'll go back to the bench. Lionberger's second free throw, rims out, fight for the rebound. Thomas gets it. He'll go back, does not get it with a block on the second attempt. Evanston bounces it over. Mendez on the reverse layup, bounces it in. 10-point advantage for Evanston. Mendez with a reverse layup. Rock Springs needs something here. Thomas in the left wing. Inside pass stolen away by Cook. He'll try and go up the court. Cortez on him. Now bounce over to Lind. Left wing, free throw line to the corner with Mendez. Hill on the right wing, back to Mendez. On the right side, Mendez on the near wing, just in front of his benches. Top of the key now with Cook, trying to assess the situation with his offense. Wanting a pass inside, and it's stolen away by Rock Springs. Just a weird possession there for Evanston. Trying to drive all the way. Thomas gets the layup off the glass. Nice movement in the air. Acrobatic, and a timeout from Rock Springs. They trail by 8 with 2:24 to play in the third quarter. Trying to cut into the deficit before the fourth. Take a break, come back. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Evanston basketball.
Life is better in the country. KNYN. Fort Bridger, Evanston, Woodruff. 99.1. The country you want to be in.
Engines and transmissions, transmissions and engines.
Making your car run better is Brett's Red Mountain Automotive's specialty. Brett and his crew can do a full engine replacement or repair, brakes, AC work, and more. Visit Brett's Red Mountain today across from the cemetery in Evanston.
Engines and transmissions, transmissions and engines.
8-point advantage for Evanston, 40-32. See what the Red Devils can do here, as they are with the basketball. And the timeout taken by Rock Springs after hitting that 2. It'll be Lynn to inbound it, as Jay Hill will walk it up the court. Gets across the timeline, top of the key, jump stop. Finds Cook on the post, hands it off now. Cyril, Euro step with the layup, it's in. Rattles home there, Cyril with a good Euro step around the defender. 10-point lead once again, Lionberger. Now to Moneyhunt, back to Lionberger. Works in the lane, has the ball, tipped to foul called on Evanston. Be the 4th team foul, and the foul called on Cyril. Be, I believe, just his first. It's just his first, 4th team foul. 2:03 to play here in the third quarter. Inbound, Moneyhunt finds Thomas. Back to Moneyhunt, top of the key, almost stolen away. Works it inside the lane, layup way too strong off the glass. Lynn gets the rebound, walks it back up the court. Now, 1 to 3, goes over to Mendez in the left wing. 10-point lead for Evanston. It's matching their largest of the game. James trying to poke it out. He's fighting for it, and then Mendez will get it back. Cook under the basket, cross court, corner 3 from Lind. That one too strong. Purvis bats it out. It's rebounded there by Lynn. Cyril on the right wing. Now top of the key, Evanston back with it. At the midcourt logo, Mendez. Thomas on him to Hill on the wing, near side. Trying to drive the ball. Poke, no, a foul called. Say the foul committed there by Savon Thomas. 42-32. 1:23 to play in the third, and 2 free throws. I'm going to say it was on the shot. So 2 free throws for Jay Hill to try and make this an even larger lead for Evanston, make it the largest lead of the game if they can hit 1. He will rattle out the first. Bounced inside the rim, but it ultimately popped out. Winner will go on to play tomorrow at 6:45 against Natrona County. Loser plays tomorrow at 12:45 against none other than Jackson. Rebound there by Lionberger as the second free throw missed. So Rock Springs still with it. Purvis to Lionberger. Pump fakes with a 3. Now the right side. Moneyhunt behind the arch, looking for a pass. Goes over to midcourt line. Now Lionberger at the free throw line. Gives off to Cortez. Works into the basket. Rims it in. Wow. Ball had some zip on it and gets it in the basket. Under a minute to go in the third. Evanston leads by 8. They'll have the ball as Mendez going to walk it up the court. On the near sideline, just in front of his bench. Works into the corner now. Backs out. Picks up the dribble pass off the Hill. To the corner with Cyril. Cyril inside. Hill with an easy layup, but it bounces out. Fight for the ball, and we got a foul called on Evanston. It was Clayton Cook on the foul over the back. It's the 5th team foul. Is he shooting? I think he's shooting, right? Because it was on the rebound, so there was technically no possession. So it's going to be 2 free throws with 36.6 seconds to play in the third quarter. And a chance to cut the lead to 6 points. I believe it's going to be Purvis at the line. It will be Purvis. So Arrington Purvis shooting 2 free throws. as in the double bonus, and the free throw is nothing but nylon there. 42-35 on the T7 Propane scoreboard. Free throw here would make it a 6-point advantage for Evanston. And it will be. So cuts the deficit. 42-36. Evanston with it. 36 seconds left to go in the quarter. Mendez right on the near side here. Works it across the timeline. Spins around his defender. Passes. Now to Lynn. Back out to Mendez in the midcourt logo. Left side Hill. Evanston content with taking the final shot here. Lynn just inside the lane. Back out. Hill to Cook on the wing. 16 seconds. 15 seconds. On the left side. Hands it off. Trying to drive. Mendez up with the shot off the glass. And we'll get it to go. 44-36. 5 seconds. Rock Springs. Moneyhun tries to drive with the layup. That rims in. And it will be the end of the third quarter with a little layup there for Moneyhun. 44-38. It's a 6-point game going into quarter number 4 here in Rock Springs. Evanston trying to pull it off at the home of the Tigers. Take a break.
Let's stop into Mountain West Business Solutions to see what Randy and the team are up to today. Randy is printing out testimonials from satisfied customers. Let's see what some of them say.
Bar none, the best customer service in the industry.
Mountain West has been perfect for our business needs.
We simply could not survive as a business without Mountain West Business Solutions.
For all your equipment, printing, and software solution needs, Mountain West Business Solutions. 866-583-9925.
When was the last time you got to stay at a hotel that had an indoor waterfall and a fish pond? Or a hotel with a swimming pool, a baby pool, and 5 hot tubs? At the Come On In Hotel and Suites in Casper, Wyoming, you'll get all of this, plus an amazing complimentary breakfast. You can even reserve a suite with a private jacuzzi for 2. The rates are so affordable that every time you're in Casper, you and the whole family can stay without breaking the bank. The best hotel in Casper is the Come On In and Suites. Make your reservations today and come on in.
Fourth quarter for all the marbles. It's a 6-point advantage for Evanston. Rock Springs starts off with the ball. Jace Andrews filling in for Elon Olive here at the 4A West Regional Tournament. Evanston trying to start it off with a win. Right on the left side, it's Leyenberger, top of the key. Goes to Cortez on the right wing. Pass back to Leyenberger in the corner. Inside pass. James at the block. Little pass to Eddie under the basket. Sneaks around his defender, and the ball rims out. James gets the rebound. Backs down his defender, and a rebound. James on the ground. We got a foul called on Evanston. Hill down low gets the foul on Eddie. First team foul here in the quarter. Rock Springs been trailing most of this game, to be honest. Evanston's been able to keep him out of here. Now a 3 ball for Rock Springs is good, and a foul! Andrew Moneyhun hits the 3, and there's going to be a free throw tacked onto it. A chance to cut it to a 2-point game with a free throw for Andrew Moneyhun. And right as you had Rock Springs in a good part, at home you can't let them get momentum like that. The free throw. Short. Rebound grabbed by Evanston. Big rebound. They throw it out of bounds and will stay with Rock Springs. Say it was last touched. Grabbing by Samuel Lynn Leyenberger. Working up the court. On the near side. Pass right to Mendez. On the wing. This is a screen. Got a foul called on Cortez. And a foul called on Cortez. It's the first team foul for the Tigers, second for Cortez. 7:20 to play. It's a 3-point game. 44-30-41. Mendez in the corner. Bounces it down low. Cook with the spin around, but can't get the shot to fall. Cortez with the rebound up to James. Goes to Eddie. On the block, he falls and traveled. He tried to do a jump stop and slipped. Making sure there's not a slick spot there. The referee comes over, taps it. And an inbound for Lind. Goes to Cyril on the far side. A little full court press here put on by the Tigers. Mendez trying to get around as he works into the front court. Pass over to Cyril on the left wing. Far side. Guarded by James. Eric's left. Drives on the short corner, losing the ball, going out of bounds. It's going to be loose on the ground. Cook has it. He's got it for Evanston. Back out. 3 ball. In for Evanston. Big shot from Brenner Lynn. 47-41. Big 3 there to push the lead to 6 again. Lionberger hands it off. Moneyhun at the post. Top of the key on the left side. Now Ingles right goes that way momentarily. Calls out the play. Bounces it over. Eddie on the left wing. Looking for a pass. Lionberger, 6:20 to play. 47-41, T7 Propane scoreboard. Top of the key, Eddie. No one there with him. James, not there. Gets it back over to him. Working in the lane. Mendez trying to cut him off, and there's nobody down low. Rebound, and off the legs of Evanston out of bounds. Cortez at the baseline jumped and threw it off the legs of Lim. 47-41. Inbound for the Tigers, 6:06 to play. Up the court, Pulvis, who checked in. James on the left wing. Works the screen, left side, now Lionberger in the lane. Pump fakes, over to Purvis, in the right corner. His 3, short, rebound, Lionberger, under the basket. Gets someone off his feet and hits the layup off the glass on the box. 47-43, Rock Springs fighting here, Evanston with the ball that'll try to increase this lead once again. 5:45 to play in the fourth quarter. You're watching or listening to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Evanston basketball. Mendez will pass it off. Cyril at the top of the key, now left side. Lim guarded by Moneyhunt. Top of the key with Lind. Inside, Cyril on James. Pass out to Mendez on the wing. Mendez just holding the ball here momentarily, now passes it off. Cyril heaves a long 3, and it's nothing but nylon. 50-43. Evanston takes a 7-point lead off a 3 from Cyril and a 3 from Lynn. With 5:14 to go, they have the lead at 7. We take a break. This is a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Evanston basketball on the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Life is better in the country. KNYN. Fort Bridger, Evanston, Woodruff. 99.1. The country you want to be in.
When you need a plumber, call the one you can count on. Brad Kopp with Panda Plumbing. Fast quality, reliable service at competitive prices. When you need a plumber, call Panda Plumbing. I'm the plumber you can count on. Panda Plumbing, 307-258-1450.
50-43, Evanston on top of Rock Springs. It's the fourth quarter. 5:14 to play. Jace Andrews filling in for Elon Olive. Appreciate you having me, and man, what a game have I gotten. Evanston doing the work here as they lead by 7 in the fourth. It'll be Rock Springs basketball as they inbound it here. Moneyhun walks it up. Works left now. On the wing. Hands it off. Lionberger trying to drive. Behind the back dribble. It's lost on the ground. Driving on there is Evanston. Jump ball. Possession arrow to the Red Devils. 5 minutes to go. They have a lead of 7, and they will have the ball. Purvis will check out as checking back into Savon Thomas. End it. Evanston. Mendez going coast to coast. Reverse layup in. 9-point lead for Evanston. 52-43 on the T7 Propane scoreboard. Lionberger back to Thomas. Now to the right side to James. Works it in. Has the ball poked out from behind by Mendez. Mendez got behind the defender. It was going to be an easy layup for James, but a nice poke out from behind by Mendez. Win here would put Evanston 1 win away from the state tournament in Casper. Throws it left side. Faking. And now back over Moneyhunt. Trying to work it inside. He's cut off. It was a 3-point game just moments ago. Now a 9-point game. Long 2 from Lionberger that doesn't go. It's short. And the ball poked it up on the ground, but Mendez picks it up. Moneyhunt gets around him, or rather Mendez gets around Moneyhunt. Mendez works right side. Pass over Lim. Bounce inside. With the ball, it's Cook. Through some contact, he's fouled. 2 free throws coming for Cook. 4:13 to play. And a foul committed there by Boston James, the second. So 2 free throws for Clayton Cook. He's 1 for 2 from the line today. Bounces out on the first one there. Hitting this free throw, though, would make it a 10-point lead, still the same. 4-13. 52-43 free throw coming here. Make it a 10-point lead on the T7 Propane scoreboard. 53-43. Evanston on top with 4:13 to play. Walking it up the court. On the left side. Rock Springs with it. Thomas gets a screen from James as he works right. Pass over to Money Hunt. In the short corner with the layup. Too hard off the glass. Rebound grabbed by Lim. Now to Mendez. Trying to work it up the court. On the near side. Loses the ball momentarily. Now lose it, and now stolen away. Rock Springs has it. Lost the ball once again. Still loose, and we got a foul called on Cyril after all that. Third team foul on Evanston. Cyril will be his second, I believe. It will. 3:44. And Rock Springs got a lot of work to do if they want to try and come back in this one. They trail by 10. .344 inbound here to Money Hunt. Rock Springs walk it up the court. Pass left side. It's Cortez. Now Thomas drives in the lane. Works around the defender. He's fouled on the shot. 2 free throws to come. He missed the layup. Kind of an awkward shot for him, but he'll go to the charity stripe. So 2 free throws coming here for Savon Thomas. Free throw. Bounces out. So no good there for Thomas. Free throw number 2 here coming. Rock Springs needing every point right now as they trail by 10. Free throw is off the rim and in. Lynn gets the ball, inbounds it over to Mendez, who's double teamed in the corner. He's got to throw it up high in the air, and it's going to bounce over Hill. He's got to throw it up the court to Cook. Has somebody down below. Cyril down low. Nobody on him, but he won't get the layup. Ball poked out, and a foul on Cortez. So free throws, I believe. No, it'll just be the third team foul, so it'll be Evanston basketball. Evanston with the inbound. Mendez bounces it over to Cyril. Now Hill, he almost loses it. He's in the corner. And a timeout called by Evanston as he was losing his balance over there. Full timeout by Evanston. Take a break. 53-44. Evanston on top. We're listening to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Evanston basketball.
Life is better in the country. KNYN. Fort Bridger, Evanston, Woodruff. 99.1. The country you want to be in.
Do you want to further your education? Are you thinking of attending college? You can start now here in Evanston. Western Evanston Outreach provides students with a low-cost alternative to leaving town. Western offers a variety of degrees including nursing, BAS, and our brand new cybersecurity, also offering a variety of certificate programs that can be completed all right here in Evanston. Western Evanston Outreach, we are your local community college.
53-44, 3:16 to play in the fourth quarter. Evanston with the ball after the timeout called. An inbound coming here for Brooks Cyril. Jace Andrews filling in for Elon Olive. See what Evanston can do here. They get it into Mendez in the backcourt. Money Hunt on him. Trying to poke the ball out. Foul called on Money Hunt. It's the fourth team foul. Don't really know the intention of that. He clearly was wanting to foul him for whatever reason. Inbound for Evanston. Gets it into Lind. Lind on the right side, another foul. 2 free throws coming for Lind. I mean, if they're going to foul this early, with 3 minutes left to go and you're trailing by 9, fine, so be it. Lind's going to go to the free throw line, hopefully hit a couple free throws for him. I don't really know if that was on purpose or what. Free throw is rimmed out. Okay, well, I said you got to make it free throws if you want to play that strategy right for Evanston. 3:09, 53-44. The inbound, or rather the next free throw by Lind is good. Back to a 10-point lead. 54-44. Losing the ball, Cortez. He'll go out to the left wing. Now to Money Hunt on the left wing. Works it around to Thomas. Dribbles over to Lionberger. Pump fakes. Wants to drive. Over with a 3 ball. This one is in. Much needed 3 ball there for Rock Springs. Is hitting it as Money Hunt. Or rather Cortez, excuse me. 2:45 to play. Mendez up into the front court. With no shot clock, they can just walk this thing out. Mendez, top of the key at the midcourt logo. 2:30 to the right side. Cook on the wing. Trying to drive, and the layup will go. 47-56, 9-point advantage for Evanston. Lionberger over to Money Hunt. 1-3, works it inside with the reverse layup. No foul, no good. Evanston with the ball, 2:06, 2:05 to play. Hill to the right side on the wing. Cyril. Now with it Mendez in the midcourt logo. Works to the right side, passes it off. Cyril trying to drive, backs out. And a foul called on Savon Thomas. 145, 56 to 47. Free throw coming for Brooks Cyril. And bounce out. Free throws here, the key part for Evanston the rest of the way. 145 and they lead by 9. They can lead by 10 with a free throw here. And they will not. Bounces out. Coming up the court on the right side. And now charge taken down low by Mendez. Turnover back to Evanston. What a big call that was. Red Devils take it. Isaiah James down low as he went into the body of Mendez. 139. Full court press put on by Rock Springs. Throws it over to the right side. Now it's going to be thrown to Mendez on the far side. Bounce to Cook. Throw it back over. Mendez. He's going to get triple teamed and fouled. It's free throws the rest of the way. If Evanston can make them, it's going to be game over. (47-56, 129), a free throw to come. Free throw rims in there. Nice shot by Mendez on the free throw line. See if he can make the second here, give him an 11-point lead. He will do just that. 58-47. Mendez goes 2 for 2 from the line. Lionberger driving all the way. And now a little mid-range pull-up shot. Bounces out on the rim. Rebound grab. Mendez trying to get up on the near side. And he's going to be fouled by Thomas, or rather Boston James. And Evanston can feel it now. It's going to be free throws the rest of the way. They're up by 11 with 1:18 to go. A couple of free throws here. Could be the dagger. James with his 5th foul. So he'll have to come out. Purvis will check in for him. Mendez with the free throw here. It's good. 59-47. Shoot, if Evanston plays the rest of the way this way, I don't think Elon will be welcome back to Evanston. The way this game is going, goodness, they're playing outstanding. Second free throw's good, 60-47. 117, trying to drive. Pass back out. Lionberger going to heave up a desperation three. Hits it. Makes it a 10-point game and a timeout called by Rock Springs. Take it with them here. It's the fourth quarter. It's a 10-point lead on the Title S on the T7 propane scoreboard.
Water testing, water development, community enhancement grants, and seedling trees, education programs, and specialty workshops helping to preserve agriculture and natural resources in Uintah County. Uintah County Conservation District is here to serve you. Visit our website today at uintahcountycd.com.
$60-50. Rock Springs takes a timeout here. The way it looks right now, Evanston will be heading tomorrow to play Natrona County. If they can take out the Mustangs, they will be heading to Casper for a state. If they can't, they'll need to win the game on Saturday. Loser of this game goes to play Jackson Hole. Tomorrow at 12:45, winner, like I said, it takes on Natrona County at 6:45. Championship game on Saturday at 2 p.m. And the inbound for Evanston, bouncing over to Hill. Hill in the backcourt. They want him to foul him, and they're going to foul him hard as he'll fall down. It's going to be on Cortez, his fifth. 2 free throws here for Evanston's Hill. Free throw for Hill. Rim in. 61-50. And the second free throw, rim out. 61-50 on the T7 propane scoreboard. Lionberger up to Pulverus on the right side, a corner three. No good. Fight for the rebound. Grab Thomas. Hands it off. Lionberger under the basket. He needs a 3, not a 2. He'll get it out to Moneyhunt. Steps up. Now Lionberger, his 3. That one bounces off. No good. Rebound again by the Tigers. Corner 3. That one's good. Just continuing to keep it in here. 61-53. Mendez has it. 35 seconds to play. They need to foul him. And the ball is loose, but they will foul him before that. So Lionberger fouls Mendez. For now, it's just hit your free throws and you've won the game, but the 3 balls continue to fall here for Rock Springs. Third foul there on Lionberger. Mendez at the charity stripe with 2 shots. Can put it back to a 10-point lead if he makes both. And he will rim the first one in. 62-53. 31 seconds left to go. It's going to be hard pressed for Rock Springs to do anything anyway, but still making this free throw would be huge. Give him a 10-point lead. And it'll bounce out. Lionberger gets it. Need a 3 and need it quick. On the left side, Moneyhunt needs to just get a 3. He'll heave it over. Now on the right side. Trying to drive. They're going to go inside. We got a foul called on Evanston before the shot. That's the 5th foul, isn't it? And that's the 5th foul, so 2 free throws coming for Savon Thomas. And honestly, in his case here, you need to make the first and then hit the second one off the rim and get it back out to a 3-point. First part is making the first free throw, which he will not do. Too strong there. 62-53. And the free throw is good. 62-54. Inside to Mendez. He's fouled again. Mendez continuing to shoot free throws here. Be looking for his 6th and 7th free throws here at the line. .21 seconds left. Honestly, if you hit 2 free throws, can the Tigers call off the fouls at this point? I know it's playoffs, but that's going to be a tough time to try and do it as they hit the free throw there. Mendez continues to knock him down and provide some key support here for Evanston. Another free throw good, 64-54. Working it up the court on the left side, a little heave three, Moneyhun. No good layup though, is good for Thomas. Timeout called by Rock Springs. 64-56 with 13 seconds left to go. Take a break, come back. You're tuning in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Evanston basketball on mylocalradio.com and on KNYN.
Do you want to further...
Life is better in the country. KNYN. Fort Bridger, Evanston, Woodruff, 99.1. The country you want to be in.
Do you want to further your education? Are you thinking of attending college? You can start now here in Evanston. Western Evanston Outreach provides students with a low-cost alternative to leaving town. Western offers a variety of degrees including nursing, BAS, and our brand new cybersecurity. Also offering a variety of certificate programs that can be completed all right here in Evanston. Western Evanston Outreach, we are your local community college.
(64-56). Evanston on top of Rock Springs. Get inbound here. Looking for a pass. Gets it over, and now a foul called. Hill's going to go to the line with 11 seconds left to go. So it'll be the first time Hill's at the line for this free throw onslaught for Evanston. They've been at the charity stripe, but seems like the last 2 hours. Boy, this is gone. Free throw is good. What a win for Evanston. I'm going to head tomorrow, face Natrona County, a team they lost to by 1 the only time they played them. If they can beat them, they'll be into Casper already, and they'll be playing in the championship game for the conference tournament. Both free throws are made. It's a 10-point lead as Hill converts. Cross court, Moneyhunt in the corner. Just going to heave up a three off the side of the backboard. Rebound grab by Cook. Hill just let the clock wind down with it in his hands. And Evanston is heading into round number 2. They take out the host Rock Springs squad and will face Natrona County tomorrow with a ticket to state on the line. What a game for Rock Springs. But they fall short for Evanston, and the Red Devils, one more win, will head back to the state tournament. They'll have it tomorrow at 6:45, a chance to punch their ticket against Natrona County right here in this gym. Take a break, come back, and it's going to be the post-game show. Be the First Bank Wyoming presentation of Evanston basketball live here on My Local Radio.
Fast, fresh, delicious. 3 words that describe your experience every time you enjoy a delicious meal with Jimmy John's. Utilizing the freshest ingredients, home-baked bread, and professional sandwich building skills, the team at Jimmy John's always delivers a mouth-watering sandwich to satisfy any hunger. Jimmy John's. Freaky fast, freaky fresh. Visit any of our locations today in Evanston, Rock Springs, Sheridan, and Gillette.
Healthy teeth and gums affect your overall health, including the mental image you have of yourself. That's just one reason that good dental care and hygiene habits should begin at a young age. Healthy teeth mean fewer sick days from school and higher self-esteem. We all want our children to be successful. Teaching them healthy dental habits at a young age with regular cleanings and dental checks is part of the answer. Dr. McKay Frankum serves patients of all ages. Call today and schedule dental appointments for your family. Dr. McKay Frankum, providing precision family dentistry at affordable prices.
Western Wyoming Beverages has been your local favorite for over 50 years. Proudly owned and operated right here in Wyoming, we offer friendly service and the nation's top beverage products, including Pepsi. We're dedicated to being the premier partner for your beverage needs, serving communities from Rock Springs to Green River, Jackson, Evanston, and beyond. Count on Western Wyoming Beverages for reliability and quality where community meets refreshment.
Evanston takes down the host squad, the Rock Springs Tigers, in the first game of the tournament. They'll head to tomorrow with a chance to go to state. 66-56, the final score. Evanston with the win. It's time for our Jimmy John's Freaky Fast Recap, brought to you by Jimmy John's on 113 Front Street, where fast and fresh meet. Well, this game started off really good for Evanston. They were able to get to a 10-point lead after the end of quarter number 1, 18-8. Their offense looked electric from the start of the game on and really never stopped. Honestly, there was some great performances that we'll get to in a moment, but overall, it was just spectacular movement all across the game. It was Mendez hitting free throws. You had Clayton Cook getting a lot of the rebounds, and honestly, they go into half, they lead by 7. They go into quarter number 4, they lead by 6. They finish the game, they lead by 10. So all comes full circle, and they, in the first quarter with a 10-point lead, they end the game with a 10-point victory. And that is your Jimmy John's Freaky Fast Recap, where fast and fresh meat. Find them at 113 Front Street. It's now time for our Dr. McKay Frankham Precision Play of the Game. Precision dentistry of the whole family. Call 307-789-8910 for your appointment today. Lots of plays we could go to with kind of a precision play, but honestly, I'm going to go, and I'm going to cheat a little bit. I'm going to go to some back-to-back threes made at the latter part of the third quarter to push the lead from what it was at 4 back up to about a 9-point lead. And it was a 3 from Brenner Lim and Riker Lind. They went back-to-back with a 3-pointer on one end and a 3-pointer right back when they came back on the offensive set. So I'm going to give it a 2 precision play of the day for that one because that was just too good and honestly a big part of why Evanston was able to get the victory today. So that is your Dr. McKay Frankham Precision Play of the Game. Once again, call them at 307-789-8910 for your appointment. And then, of course, who could forget, our Pepsi Player of the Game, brought to you by Western Wyoming Beverages. Everything is better with Pepsi. And who was better today? Well, Evanston was better today, but the Player of the Game, I'm honestly going to give it to Jordan Mendez. He had a lot of points. 13, I believe, is what he ended up with. However, most of those coming off of free throws at the very end of the game. But he kept this team composed multiple times. He was able to really kind of be the heartbeat of this team in a lot of aspects. I think him and Jay Hill have a very good kind of balance with each other to kind of be the captains of this team, the 2 senior, guards that have really shown out. And Mendez, once again, showing why this team, it can beat anybody in the state. It can. It just has got to play like this. And I truly think, watching games, seeing the way this team has played, this is one of the better games they played all season. And what better time for it to be than in the playoffs? So, Jordan Mendez is your Pepsi Player of the Game, brought to you by Western Wyoming Beverages. Everything is better with Pepsi. Well, that does it for Evanston today. We appreciate you listening on KNYN, or if you're watching on mylocalradio.com, we appreciate you anyway. Jace Andrews here, as I am filling in for Elon Olive. Elon is in Ogden right now, working on some rodeo work, so I'll have the coverage for you for here. And, of course, if there's any team to make Casper next week, which looking like the boys are headed that way, they can get one more win in this tournament, I'll be there as well. So that will do it for me, and kind of a heads up for tomorrow. Be a really big split for these games. Girls will play at 9 a.m. We'll be live on air at about 8:45, as we'll have the call for the girls taking on Jackson Hole. And that's an elimination game, so they'll need to win that game to keep alive. And then for Evanston, it's going to be a 6:45 boys game, and they'll face off against the Trona County, the Mustangs, and the Evanston Red Devils, fighting for a ticket to state tomorrow night, 6:45. Well, let's see if the Red Devils can get that done, or if they'll have to go to Saturday looking for one more win to advance into Casper. So we'll have those calls for you tomorrow. Have a long break in between, obviously. Finish up the girls' game around 10:30. We'll be back on the air around 6:30. So pretty long break there, about a work day's break. So listen to us in the morning, work all day, come back home. We'll have the Evanston boys for you, ripe and ready to go. I appreciate you listening to me all evening long. I want to thank Elon Olive for helping me out with this broadcast, getting everything set. And I am Jace Andrews saying peace out and see you next time. See you tomorrow here in Rock Springs. Evanston victorious in round 1 of the 4A West Regional Tournament.
The proceeding has been a wholly owned production of MyLocalRadio.com and Cook Brothers Broadcasting, LLC, no portion of which may be used or rebroadcast without the express written consent of Cook Brothers Broadcasting, LLC. Thank you for joining us for this sports presentation on MyLocalRadio.com.